You know I'm a hustler, hustler. You know I'm a hustler, hustler. I want to stop and ask the audience a question. Do you have some of those clients? Do you have some client that you absolutely love and absolutely want more client like that? Okay, so who you think doctor hang out with? Oh, I'm just gonna take a wild guess right here. Doctors. Who you think money manager hang out with? More money manager. Who you think dentists hang out with? More dentists. Who you think nurses hang out with? More nurses. Who the hell you think contractor hang out with? More contractors, right? So in the simplest way that you can build your following is work those clients that you have already entrusted the money and the know like and you already have a know like and trust factor built up. Work those clients. And when people tell me, "Oh, my work is good enough," the referral just come in. I'm like, "Well, you're just waiting for, somebody to bless you. How about you work them? How about you build a relationship with them? How about you send them a handwritten note, thank you? How about you send them a gift without even asking anything, but just thank them for being a client? You know what that does, right? Those people are gonna become your raving fan. And you know what's the best marketing is done? When you don't have to do it, when somebody else does it for you. That's the best marketing is done, right? Because most of the time, right, um, especially in my industry, when the most of the time the deck is done, we hand over the paycheck, the relationship is done. Later on, if they know somebody, they might reach out to you. They might reach out to you, say, "Hey, I have a friend." What if what if you can get them to talk about you all the time, not just once in a while, all the time? So this is the framework that I've used since I was 16 when I was doing a paper route. Back in the day, whenever it's come like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I know I'm getting a buttload of money. You know what I did? I I type out a letter, say, "Hey, my name is Lauren. I am an aspiring." Back then, I was computer science. You know, I love serving you. I love serving you and getting your paper on time. So happy holidays and greetings, something of that sort. And I put my address down there. I got gift cards. I got check. Sometimes just a $10 check. I got $20 bill, and I was serving about 500 houses back in the day. And every Christmas I got about 2 grand in gift and gift card, and all the other bullshit that people don't use, right? Like after Christmas, they have the gift card they don't want to use. They send it to Luan. So that works back then. Why don't you think it works now? My marketing cost is one of the lowest in the industry. 2% on a $5 million business, and on a kind of anomaly. But because I have a lot of clients and all of them talk about me at the same time. So I send out about 300 give, 250 now, 250 give every quarter. And I don't have to do a lot of like yelling out, "Hey, we the best," this and that. You know how people buy now, especially big ticket item. They go onto the Facebook group. They go to a next door group, West Omaha Squad, Mom Squad, Military Mom Group, whatever. Hey, who in here used the deck builder? Oh yeah, I did. Deck bro. Deck bro, deck bro. They just got a gift from me. What do you think they're gonna do? Deck bro, deck bro, deck bro. So now you got 300 people that market for you for free. and giving out brand impression left and right. That bro. And even though they might not buy from me yet, but the brand's already in the mind because I didn't do it. Lauren didn't come out here and say that bro. Somebody else did. Somebody else that they had a connection that they know, like, and trusted. So next time, when they're ready to buy, they go in and search for deck builder. I come up again, and now it's 3, 4 impression already. They're gonna call me. So you see how the brand work is attracting people to my organization without paying Google a bunch of money. Because when they go in and actually search for deck bro, then I get the lead without paying the ad, the click ad or whatever. So law of reciprocity, very powerful, and it's even more powerful when you can leverage other people to spread your brand for you. But you have to be intentional about it, right? You just can't send one letter every Christmas and be done. I mean, the season is 12 months. There's 12 months in the season. There are 4 quarters. So you have to a cadence of communication with people, cadence of communication with your past client, cadence of communication with your community, cadence of communication with your employees, cadence of communication with your subcontractor. And that's external. Internal, how are you spreading your brand internally to your people? How you transfer out that conviction, that vision to your people? How you make sure that they are taken care of? Because you know what happened? If you have a good company, with good culture and good branding, people are gonna come knock on your door. Hey, Luan, you got a spot for me? And now what it does is give you option to pick and choose on who you want to come into your organization. Same thing with client. You got to pick and choose who you want to work with. So you're not hand strapped by, hey, I only have 2 lead. Now you have 200 lead. Now you have 20 lead that are actually excited about you, that are actually know who you are already, that somebody else already warmed them up for you. You know what a laid out sales is? A laid out sale is when you go into the door. Oh man, I heard so much a good thing about you. You did so and so that over there, right? Oh my God, amazing. Boom, go in, 55,000 done, 30 minutes later, walk out. That's the power of a personal brand. And the nice thing about personal brand is you can teach other people in your organization to use their personal brand. So within a business brand, you can have, Jessica, which is office manager, she can have a personal brand, right? Uh, Joseph, who is project manager, they can have a personal brand. Lauren, who is an owner, they can have a personal brand. Rob, who is our deck designer, they can have a personal brand. It it's just reputation, time awareness. And the awareness here is use your client, use the people had already done business with you, use them to be your mouthpiece because great brand are built on whisper. Oh, you should call this guy. Just call this guy. Man, he's and now other competitor, they have no clue why I'm getting all the leads. They have no freaking clue. They can try to run ad. They can try to copy me. They can try to even copy my marketing message, but it doesn't quite hit the same because they don't have the behavior that go along with it. They just copying what they see on the surface. They don't have the brand behavior. They don't have the communication that I do. They don't know what I do, what gift I send. They don't know all this communication that happening in the background. So that's why it's an edge. That's why brand give you pricing power. It's like selling to friend, right? How easy is it when you have a referral to sell? It's really easy. It's pocket money. So let's roll this back to my first marketing gig at the casino. Like at first, when they tell they literally just had like the last executive host just quit, get fired, whatever. They hand me the phone and they say, "Hey, go make money." And I didn't know what to do. I have no clue. But then I realized that when I start digging in the number, like none of these people, like after making the first few, none of these people had somebody to talk to. Nobody was talking to them. So that's how I develop a relationship building method that I take it to into the construction world. So I always give more than I get. So I already knew how to do that. I already knew how to do that in my past career, which is a marketing executive at the casino. But I didn't know how. I didn't know all the technical term. But I built one of the best businesses in the casino in the Caesar industry because through relationship. So I know that if you can have a great relationship with every single client that you serve, you know what they serve. You know what they will do for you. Wow, funnel. They are the funnel, right? In the simplest term, they will be your funnel eventually. So one bring two. The mindset is when we do digital marketing. Let me get when we do digital marketing, there's a point diminishing return. So it's a linear relationship like this. When you go up here and all of a sudden app get more expensive, lead get more expensive. That's online work. Doesn't matter what industry you're in. The more you scale, the more expensive lead is gonna be. But the thing about word of mouth, the thing about reputation, the thing about branding is one tell, two tell, four tell, eight. It's got a parabolic relationship, right? Your brand can go here, 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 and all of a sudden, boom, and then that's when you don't have to do a lot of online thing anymore. That's when it's kind of bring that curve down, and that's how we can enjoy uh 2-3% marketing costs. And some company that I know, like Renewal by Anderson, their marketing cost is 12%. That's before commission. 12 freaking percent. Because you know why? It's RBA. They don't have a personal brand. They have a business brand. And all they do is run ad and all they do is playing on that business brand. Right? So that's just to tell you that the power, the personal brand. I mean, what are you gonna do with an extra 10% in your margin? Holy shit. That's a bunch of buku money. But I think your brand should be readable. Like you can't just put a simple. I'm a simple guy. You can see my all my stuff I design on Canva in 5 minutes. So is it important? It's kind of. It needs to be catchy enough, right? But I think the more important thing is your brand identity, who you are as a person, who you are as a company, and if the logo at a certain point, your logo needs to be professionally done, and you can hire an agency to do that for you. you know. But at first, people need to focus on their brand behavior and brand identity and how are they showing up in the marketplace. So you have to, if you show up different, you're gonna get a different result. If you show up the same as everybody else, you're gonna get the same result as everybody else, right? So it's the behavior. It's because right now, if I swap my logo to another completely different logo, my brand ain't gonna change a single bit. It's just like it's just something that people can see and know that it's deck bro. But you can have any color, You can brand anything. You can brand any logo, but it's a promise, and it's go logo. I think is about 10% of the equation. I hire a company to do that. Clifton Muckenfoos. He have a building raving fan programs, and we have, I think, quarterly give, and we have another 6 touch point to email and automation, and then in Christmas and Thanksgiving, I send out a video that personalized to thank people. So about 6, 7 touch point. Yeah. I say scale the unscalable. Do the thing that most would not do. Most wouldn't sit down and write a letter. Most wouldn't even send their client a gift because they're afraid that it's going to cut into their bottom line. That's why, this strategy, relational marketing, relationship marketing is not a secret. I'm not telling you something that is out of the left field. People been doing this for, gosh, ever since sales was established. This is not new information, yo. This is classic stuff. Direct mail, like, I don't care who you are, you're gonna open your mail. Email doesn't get read that much. So if you can get in the mailbox, if you can get in the kitchen table, you a winner already, because every time they use the shit that you send them, oh, that's that bro. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna remember them. So once they're a client, they're stuck with me. I'm sorry to say that. They're stuck with me for their whole life. And it's so much cheaper to use them to market for you. You know how much a Google lead is? Maybe $130. And out 3 lead, you might set one appointment. So an appointment is $400. You know what a referral costs? Zero. So you know how much a gift costs? $30. Even if you send 4 gifts and get 2 referral and a bunch of time they yelling out your name on the Facebook group, even if you just get one, it's still it's the math makes so much sense to have an opportunity to share what is come naturally to me, what is makes sense to me, and based on the experience that I had in relationship building in the past 10 years, these tactics will set you apart, and it's not hard to do. It's easy. It's communication. It's intentional communication to your team, to your prospect, to your client, to everybody around you that in your circle. So I'm gonna retouch some of the important point is compliment, congratulate, and console. Give a gains, and always lead with value and depositing goodwill into the community, and utilize law of reciprocity to build your following, right? And that means sending them, doing nice things to them, sending them nice notes. And that doesn't have to stop at your client. It could be your family. It could be your friend. It could be anybody that you are attuned with, that you have alignment with, that you want to know more about, and you want to get into their circle. Utilize law of reciprocity to get you that connection, right? And law of reciprocity will make people talk about you when you're not in the room. You see that? That's the brand building. When people talk about Luan, when Luan's not in the room, boom, my brand grow, right? So utilize anniversary, birthday, uh, all these milestones that you can have a reason to contact people.
You know I'm a hustler, hustler. You know I'm a hustler.